What's up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to what's going to be a very entertaining video for all of you, especially if you love some Warzone drama. This being between one of the better trios out there and one that is well being talked about quite a bit. It's actually DBZ, that being Destroy, ZLaner, and ClutchBelk, going back and forth as the trio is apparently not so excited after qualifying for LAN over in London for the World Series of Warzone $1+ million event. Just to give you a quick little sneak peek, here is how this whole argument ended. This is how it ended.
I tried to stage one. I mean, Husk and them dropped scumming, and then I was trying to slide in there.
And say, oh shit, Z's about to grind. He's trying to hop on. Let's fucking do this shit. And DBZ, we're gonna hop on new season. Yeah, we about to go crazy, and then now you're saying blah 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 blah.
And so now you're also starting to show like just like to me, our relationship
was dead when you talked about me as a father, buddy. It's done for. I'm going to London to play the LAN of it, and that's it. And I'm done with you, buddy.
So you
weird.
Okay, all right. So
I would never talk about someone as a father. That's weird.
No,
have you ever had somebody tell you that, Z? Yeah, I can accept it, but I'm still not fucking with you. I know, I can tell. I can tell you haven't been through many things in life. I can tell.
Hear me out, Z, and that's cool. He don't have to fuck with you.
I've never accepted anyone's apology. I've never accepted.
I accept it, but I'm not gonna fuck with you.
And then
I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna be a bigger person. I'm gonna accept your apology, but I'm not gonna fuck with you because you said that. Your true colors were shown. You doubled down on it, buddy. You doubled down on it.
Said all this shit today.
Double down on it.
True colors shown, but you've been going.
I talk shit all the time. I talk shit all the time. I'm real. I'm real.
He said, yeah, you're real. You're a real piece of shit to your homies.
Ow, what did I say about you? What did I say about you, D? Tell me, D.
Go, bro.
Stop riding Z, buddy. Stop riding Z.
But hear me out on this. I just want to tell the people the type of person you are. We were in the last game of our World Series. We were playing well. We qualified for the tournament. Me and Z stayed in the call chilling. Belk leaves the fucking call before they announced the leaderboard.
Buddy.
Shut up. I'm talking. They announced the fucking leaderboard, and he's not even there. He wants no celebrate. He wants to celebrate.
Celebrate 12th place and qualify for London.
Worse than that. Worse than that. After that tournament took place, this dude stays live and does nothing. I don't know if the VOD's still up.
VOD review, baby. VOD review.
Does nothing but bashed us. And this
don't lie. I went through my mistakes. Don't lie. I went through my mistakes.
Ever since I've met this guy.
Yo, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Listen, my boy. Listen. I hope you get the views you want right now, my boy. Smack that 3-minute ad. Smack him. Farm him, my boy. Farm him, bro. Farm him. Hit that button every 8 minutes. Get the fucking juicer. Because listen, after this, I don't really care to play with you, bro. You can go do your thing. If you think number one is the way to do it, do it. Go ahead. Smack the ads while you have them, my boy. But once people see how you really act, bro, it's not cool to treat your homies like that. We always try to put our heads out.
Yeah, it just sucks to see you be mad fake, bro. It's just weird.
You finish your tournament. You finish.
It just sucks, bro. It just sucks, bro. It just sucks to see.
It's not being fake. I fuck with you, but it's just bad that you can't accept when you're wrong to me.
And a huge shout out to Repulse for allowing all these players and streamers a place to vent these things out. But let's go back on where all of this actually started. A lot of people in my DMs kind of confused as to what the frick went down with DBZ. Apparently started out by Belk calling out ZLaner for not spending enough time on the game. And then when D and Z, that being Destroy and ZLaner, wanted to actually spend some time practicing for the World Series of Warzone, the biggest event and tournament of the entire year, apparently ClutchBelk was trying to go for #1 ranked, and he wanted to pass D. And so in order to pass D, he didn't want to play with them because then D would still stay in front of him on the ranked leaderboards. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, DBZ's had some issues. There was just a lot of issues. Z, like, as we all know, I mean, he didn't put in a lot of time. So me and D were going to look for another third. We ended up not going to look for another third. And we were like, Z, we just need to put the time in, blah, blah, blah. And D was ahead of me. He was like third or fourth or something like that. And I told him one day, Z wasn't on yet, and I told him, he asked me to play, and I was like, nah, I want to get #1. I want to get past you first, then we can play. Because like I wanted to get #1. You know what I'm saying? And D was cool with it. D had no issue with it. He didn't care. You know, D doesn't care. D's great vibes all the time. But when Z found that out, Z was super upset about it. Like, oh, we need to grind. No, this is more important. The World Series of Warzone is more important. Z took offense to it, and Z got super upset about it.
Our plan since the beginning of the season was to grind DBZ 1, 2, and 3 in Warzone and literally be the top 3 on the leaderboard. I mean, we noticed last season, top 3 literally, they had like 35,000, 35,000, 35,000. Then the jump under that is literally something insane. So it doesn't really matter in the beginning. I mean, It could. I mean, to Belk, it seemed like it mattered a shit ton. You know what I mean? A shit ton to be number one in the beginning, that he was willing to not play with us, which obviously, as of recently,
D would have given him the spot. Like, I mean, D and
I don't care that much.
D doesn't care that much. I mean, if he wanted to continue to play with us, practice with us, you know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to play with my squad for World Series of Warzone. We have literally the biggest COD tourney coming up, literally about to play on LAN. I'm just trying to play with this squad for World Series.
And so apparently this team's original goal a while back, DBZ wanted to go 1, 2, and 3 on the leaderboards, but Belk did not see a way to do that if he was playing alongside people like Destroy and ZLaner. And they go back and forth about talking about ranked versus playing with whoever you want. It was the whole root of this is pretty stupid when you think about it. It probably didn't have to be this blown out of proportion. And then you also apparently had ZLaner making comments about Belk and his family, which he does apologize for several times. He alludes to saying something about the fact that he has to go spend more time with his family. And then throughout this call, he apologizes several times, including directly to Belk, about what he said.
There's legitimate lies to his own community and to your community, and saying that I'm saying stuff about his family, which, let me clear the air on that very quickly. I want to actually apologize to Anissa. I want to apologize to their son. And I want to apologize to Belk too, because for me, that was a moment that was embarrassing, because for me, it's like, that's not usually the way I am. If you watch my content, you watch my stream, drama is the last thing I ever want to be involved in, and saying stupid things like that, terrible things. It was a terrible thing to say, and I'm sorry I said it. But I'll tell you why I said it. It doesn't justify why it was said, but 4,000 people in my chat all day long telling me all of the bullshit and the lies that this dude has been spewing about us, while all we have ever tried to do for this guy is fucking be his friend, be a true friend. Here, and I was going to apologize right to your face. So no, I apologize to you, and I actually apologize to Anissa. I'm very sorry that I even involved that. That's none of my business. It's none of my business at all, and I'm sorry I did that. Belk, you got to understand, when I've got 4,000 people in my chat telling me that you're literally talking insane amounts of shit, and I get it, people, the chats stir pots insanely. We're all streamers. We get how that works. We've been doing this for a while. I went in and I was able to see some clips for myself, real things. My moderators are sending me screenshots. They're sending me videos, like stuff that is actually legit. Yeah, and don't say that you didn't say anything about me and my family situation. I mean, no,
I would love to hear this. I would love to hear this. Tell me what I said about your family.
What do you mean, bro?
Tell me, please. About you going on vacation all the time? I clearly said that, and D said that too.
Okay, hang on there.
What do you... Okay, go ahead. D.
No, I would love to hear what is said about your family. I never said that you're a bad boyfriend to Nika. Did I ever say that?
No, listen.
So what are you saying that I said about your family?
Wait, just try one person. Just try to talk at once. I don't want this to be screaming back and forth. All right.
Looking for at least just this first week. Just his first
1, 2, and 3. Why do you need me to go for 1, 2, and 3? You can still go grind.
We don't have to.
I can still be 1. You can still be 2.
Don't tell me something and then not want to do it. What do you mean?
Why do you need me to be 1, 2, and 3, buddy? DBZ.
What does that mean, though? I can still grind rank and be up on the leaderboard.
It's DBZ. We're a fucking group, buddy.
I don't understand.
So you want to be a number 1, and you want to have 2 other people there.
I'm going for number 1, and if you're above me, I wasn't going to play with you.
So yeah, you had Belk saying Z was not spending enough time on the game, saying how he was spending too much time on vacation. You have all of these guys apparently agreeing they want to go 1, 2, and 3 in ranked. Then later on, Belk says, you know what? I want to go for number 1 in ranked because that brings more viewers than practicing for World Series of Warzone. And then finally, when D and Z actually want to practice, Belk is like, hey, I'm more focused on ranked right now. Maybe we can do that later. And it's just like this weird back and forth. Then ZLaner making those comments, which he apologized for, and Belk at one point actually accepted the apology. But then Belk just brings up time and time again, not only the things that ZLaner said about his family and needing to spend more time with them, then Belk even doubles down and brings back the swish moment, you know, the most infamous moment in Warzone drama that Belk's been involved in, the comments he made about Warzone streamer Swish. He brings out the fact that ZLaner apparently didn't defend him right, and that he tweeted about it back in the day, and that, I don't know, it got weird.
Huh?
When I said that I've came out of character before, it didn't.
And what happened? And what happened?
I want to state this. Z said that he supported me the whole way through, but after that whole situation went down, he tweeted this a day later going against me.
Yeah, of
and
course
then played a tournament with me 2 days later. That's hypocritical.
Said you were wrong.
And then I also no, it's not at all. Actually, because
if you supported that, and he actually. And people in the scene, females in the scene, did not fuck with you playing the tournament with me. That's very hypocritical of you.
Okay,
so what are you talking about? Hypocritical?
Wow. So tweeting something that you wouldn't play with me.
Wow,
Bro, you're talking about hypocrite.
How can you make a tweet about someone doing something wrong, but then play a tournament with them 2 days later? That doesn't make sense.
Let me talk for a second, Belk, because back then when you did what you did and that whole drama that you had, I had a call with you after, and yes, I tweeted what I said because I care if you're my family, if you fucking are if you say some shit and you are completely out of pocket, why do you want me to defend you? I don't want you to defend me, Belk, if I say some fucking terrible, terrible shit. I don't want you to defend me. I want people to fucking tell me what I'm doing is wrong, and I want to fucking grow from it. That's how people should be treated in those situations. I shouldn't be fucking like standing by you in a scenario that I don't agree
Why did you never like publicly say that though? Like saying that I learned and all this, like you never said anything. You just kind of kept it on the back burner.
Because
it took you a year and a half to basically try to help me out when you know that I didn't do anything that I meant, like ever. I got completely cucked for a year, bro. I lost probably around 16 to 20,000 followers on Twitch when all this happened. My career was completely drained, buddy. I went down to like 40 to 50 average viewers. I had nobody picking me up. Nobody picking me up. Nobody helping me out. The only one that helped me out was D.
Bro, okay. I don't know who you have to blame for. I'm not sure why you're blaming me.
We both tried to look out for you, bro.
What do you mean?
Not sure why you're blaming me for going on your stream.
I'm not blaming you, though. I'm not blaming you.
Saying some misogynistic shit on your stream and being weird about stuff like that. And calling
what you think I said was misogynistic is crazy. That is just crazy for you to say.
Bro, you don't.
That wasn't, you know that it wasn't. You know there was nothing.
We don't need to go down that. We don't need to go down this route anymore, bro.
And this whole time, the one person I really enjoyed was D. Because he was just like dancing, you know, he was playing Bad Boy Beeman audio in the whole call. And then Repulse and J God are just chilling the whole time. But D was definitely, he was vibing.
It's rank play. It's rank play.
You're still insane, Rats.
Belk, you can't just keep calling me out for stuff that I'm already calling out for myself, Belk. Why are you trying
reps on rank play isn't going to make you this top competitive player on customs, buddy. It's not.
You're going to answer me, Belk? You can't continue to just be like...
Let's hop on the mat.
All of these things. You can't keep bringing up all of these things, bro.
All of the things. Why can I not?
Because I'm already telling you.
And if you're thinking back to yourself, like, wow, that's how all of this started. Yeah, it's pretty freaking simple. Like, it's kind of complicated in how it was all orchestrated and they all go back and forth at each other. But it just seems that at the end of the day, Belk wanted more viewers. He has said time and time again that when you actually go for #1 ranked or achieve #1 ranked, there's a bigger boost in viewership as a streamer than even if you are to win the World Series of Warzone. So that was his end goal, more for the content and the viewership side of things. And once the boys were actually ready to practice, he was still going for that ranked grind, despite the fact they were approaching a $1+ million event that D and Z clearly thought, hey, we have a chance of this. Let's give it more practice. And maybe Belk thought, okay, we probably don't have that good of a chance of a good placing. I'm going to do this instead. And then they just go back and forth, several heated moments. Again, a huge shouts to Repulse, by the way. I watch this podcast whenever an episode drops live because it's so freaking entertaining. And they do a really good job playing both sides, having one guest on, then the other side, and then, hey, they all join together, and then they tussle it out.
I'll go to the tournament and play, and that's it.
Yeah, I would love to go to the tournament and just really trust our skill as a team and push past any issues that we've seen. I'm gonna go team with Huskers and Gary, where it didn't even qual.
Buddy, you only qualified because of my kills, buddy.
No, we didn't. Stop it. So you would have qualified without me and Z in the game? Answer me this. Would you have qualified without me and Z in the game?
Oh, obviously not.
Okay, so that's it. So you can't win by yourself, dickhead. You need us as a team to win.
Holy shit.
Listen. I hope you get the views you want right now, my boy. Smack that 3-minute ad. Smack them. Farm them, my boy. Farm them, bro. Farm them. Hit that button. Every 8 minutes, get the fucking juicer. Because listen, after this, I don't really care to play with you, bro. You can go do your thing. If you think #1 is the way to do it, do it. Go ahead. Smack the ads while you have them, my boy. But once people see how you really act, bro, it's not cool to treat your homies like that. We always try to put our heads out.
Yeah, it just sucks to see you be mad fake, bro. It's just weird.
You finish your tournament. You finish.
It sucks, bro.
No, it just
sucks, bro. It just sucks to see.
It's not being fake. I fuck with you, but it's just
sucks to see.
It's just bad that you can't accept when you're wrong to me.
And all of this ending by them saying, hey, okay, you know, after LAN, we're going to go our separate ways. And I'll probably just leave it at that. Overall opinions, I do agree that you shouldn't bring family into it. You know, I think what Z said, you just don't want to bring that stuff up. Although he was overly apologetic, and then Belk accepted the apology, and then like said he wasn't going to frick with ZLaner anyway. It just seems the chemistry is so off between Belk and Z. They're probably never going to be friends again. But at the end of the day, for one of the better trios of just fully really skilled streamers out there to fall apart based on this, it's just like, what is going down? I haven't been following Warzone too utterly closely, but of course you have the Huskers and Unrational and Scum and stuff a month ago, and then this, just some of the best NA trios just blowing up in flames because of, it's like elementary school drama. So what do you guys think about this? Has Belk dug himself a deeper hole? Are the views going to be worth it? What's the future of DBZ? How will they perform on LAN? And I really wish I was going to this LAN, man. I really wish I could see how some of these pros are going to interact with each other once they're actually having to play on LAN. Because even at one point, D says, now every time they put their headsets on, it's an awkward energy right away. You still have very talented individuals, clearly at odds with each other. And we'll see how they can actually perform on LAN when there's $1 million+ on the line. What do you guys think about this? Till next time, take care of yourselves, all right? See you back here sometime soon.